Welcome. We are Real Talk. We are a podcast on strengthening relationships and fixing broken people. As you can see, I'm riding solo today. My co-host just had a baby. Shout out to that. Congratulations. Yeah. You're riding with me. This is a really big topic that I'm gonna cover today. It's real dear to me. So yeah, go roll up a blunt. Go have a drink. Go get some popcorn. Whatever you gotta do. I drink tequila. Yeah, this one is really good. So I'm talking about today is the domino effect. If you don't know what the domino effect is, you probably know what every action has a reaction is, and that's the domino. So once you set up a bunch of dominoes in line, a domino will knock over another domino, and it causes an effect, and they start trickling down. That's life. We live the domino effect every day. We might not even notice it. And so it's really cool. If you haven't checked it out yet, Real Talk 23, Real Talk 23C on YouTube. You could catch some of the other podcasts that I've done. Definitely share, like, and subscribe. Little things that we do in life affects everything. Every action has a reaction. Once we start looking at life different, we'll start looking at what we do different. So, simple things. One thing about dominoes, it can either go either way. So it can go in a bad way, or it can go in a good way, and I'm going to touch on both. First thing I want to touch on is the bad way. The bad way. Little things we don't notice. Our conversations, how we talk, how we act, can affect other people. Say, I'm driving to work. Some other guy's driving to work. He's late to work. He was out all night drinking, having a good time. He starts. He's doing a 80 and a 20. He hits my car. Now I'm in an accident. I'm on 3 strikes at work. Now I'm fired because I'm not going to work, or I'm going to the hospital. That's the domino effect. His action caused other actions to other people. Now there's like a 20 car pileup. Everybody, traffic's down to an hour to get from Tacoma to Seattle because of this one person. Their one action caused the effect. And so that's how life is. The actions that we do causes effects on other people. Simple conversations. A guy at work. Hey, good morning. Good morning, Ty. How's it going? Well, it's not a good morning. My wife hasn't been home in 3 days. I don't know where the fuck she is. I'm here early. It's 4 o'clock in the fucking morning. I had to get up at 3. There's a pileup on the fucking I-5. It's not a good morning. Now watch what I did to him. He was happy. When he said good morning, hi, Ty, he was fucking happy. I just gave him a shitload of drama in his life. So how you think the rest of his fucking day is going to be? And that's the domino effect. I just affected someone else by the words I said and how I'm feeling and how I'm going through life. And that's how the domino effect affects everything. Simple conversations. Hey, how's it going? Well, it's not going that great. You ever go to a bar with somebody and everyone's having a good time, but there's that one person that has drama? You know what I mean? Oh, well, at work they're laying people off, and I don't know if I'm going to have a job next week. Dude, I came here to have a couple drinks and have a good time. I didn't come here for that shit. But now his drama, now I got, well, fuck, man, my job might start laying off. Maybe it might start laying everybody off. It's the little things that we do affects everyone else, and it's a domino effect. So we have to look at that, and it affects everything in our lives. Definitely relationships. Definitely domino effect is if you were in a bad relationship. Now you didn't get over the baggage, but I'm gonna go out here and I'm just gonna go date whoever, whatever, because I ain't been on a date in forever. But I'm still skeptical about men, and I'm still skeptical about women. The last bitch was trash, so I think all women are trash. But I'm just gonna go out. So now you're meeting a good person, but you're negative Nancy the whole fucking date. You know what I mean? Well, I don't know. Maybe I should just go home early, or hey, we should go out and go dancing after this. Well, no, I've done that before, but maybe I should. Now my date's fucked up. I done paid all this money for this fucking dinner, and now you're negative Nancy because your shit's fucked up. Domino effect. So now I'm going home mad when I could have been out with someone good. This is, hey, you know what? Let's go dancing afterwards. I ain't got nothing to do. Let's do it. I don't work tomorrow. But no, the domino effect was I'm now on a date with someone who's fucking, it's trash. Like, they're still going through the baggage that they went through. They don't watch my podcast. They're still going through the baggage that they were going through before. So it's definitely a domino effect when we start looking at or we start not looking at how we act, how we vibe, or how we're putting out energy into the world. Because it affects everything. Our kids. Big one. Our kids. Am I paying enough attention to my kids? Or am I too busy worrying about this relationship I'm in? Well, I don't know. He hasn't called me in like 2 days. I haven't gotten a text. I think he's cheating at work. I went to his phone and I seen some texts from some other girl. Now I'm angry. I'm mad at this guy. And I can't focus on the things around me. Hey, mom, you want to play? Now my mood's down. My attitude's different. And that's the domino effect. So now my kids is down because, I just want to play with mom. But mom's mad at the new dude that she met, or the guy, or the husband's now cheating, or whatever. That's affecting her brain. So now it's a domino effect on the kids. Mom isn't the same happy mom she used to be. She's not joyful like she used to, because now she's down and depressed because of some dude she met in Tacoma at a bar. The domino effect. So what we have to realize in life is what we do has an effect on other people. We live in a world. There's millions and millions of people in this world. We don't live there by ourselves. I do say this. Our world is our world. How we react in life is our world. But how is our world touching other people's world? That's the big thing about it. How is my world affecting other people's world? What am I doing? Am I giving positivity to people and making their world more positive? Or am I the negative guy? You know what I mean? Am I the guy at work that's, fuck this job, we've been working here forever. We haven't got no raises and shit. Somebody else might think this is a perfect job. He was working at McDonald's for $2 an hour. Now he got a job at Boeing. He's making $20 an hour. But this guy been at Boeing for 5 years. Well, I'm only making $25 an hour. It's shit. To that person, it's fucking amazing. So how are our actions, or how are our vibes affecting other people? Now you're giving this person who thinks this is an awesome job a bad vibe on the job. I don't know how many jobs I've been on. Just starting there, everyone's like, oh yeah, it's a cool job, it's a great job. And there's that one dude who fucking hates his fucking job. He hates his fucking life. I'm not gonna say the job. He hates his fucking life. What he's going through at home is fucking up everything. It ain't the job, but now he gets to go somewhere and vent to other people about how bad everything is, and he's just using the job. And so now, I started this job. I feel good. I'm making a paycheck. But this guy's like, oh, the management's shitty, and the stocks aren't what they're supposed to be. Whatever. Like, dude, that's your shit. I'm not gonna fuck what that is. I'm doing good. Now I went from $2 an hour at McDonald's, and now I'm making $20 an hour at Boeing. Fuck yeah, I'm gravy. What you're going through, I don't know. That ain't my shit. But that's the domino effect. How are we doing things? How are we moving? How are we talking to people? How are we looking at other people? When people tell us shit, how do we react to what people say to us? You know what I mean? It goes back to what I said on my last podcast is, I just got a raise. I always hate the dude when you say, I just got a raise, or I got more money, and they start thinking, well, how can I get money from you, or how can you pay for something for me? You know what I mean? Like, you're at the bar, I just got a raise. Drinks are on you. No. You should be buying me a drink because I worked hard and I got the fucking raise. You know what I mean? I did my shit. You know what I mean? Now, if I want to say, hey, I'm making a little more money, I'll buy a couple rounds or whatever. Yeah. But don't start looking at my glory as your glory. Oh, I might get some drinks out of this fucker because now I got more money. Fuck that. No, domino effect. Get rid of those people. They're affecting your life in a bad way. The cool thing about a domino effect is it could go either way. It could go in a good way or it could go in a bad way. Good way. Hanging around people that are doing good things. I love hanging around happy couples. I hate hanging around the bad couples. You ever go out on a date or a double date with couples, and one couple's, they're bickering and fighting the whole time? Well, yeah, you're cracking jokes with everybody else, but you don't do that at home. What? Why are we talking about home? We're at a bar. Why are they doing that? You know what I mean? Why are they so negative to each other? Versus good couples. Good couples. Hey, we're going off to Spain next month, and we're going to France next month, and we got a cruise lined up. When you hang around those type of people and you're in a relationship, you start looking at your relationship like, well, shit, maybe we need to go on a cruise. Maybe we need to get our passports to go to Spain. It's the domino effect. When people are bringing positivity to you, you start doing positive shit. Hey, man, I just got a job at this one place. Oh, man, I'm working at Taco Bell right now. Hey, we're hiring over here. Come over here. We're making $30 an hour. I'm only making 10. Domino effect. He gave me positivity. Now I'm going to go apply for this job. Hopefully I get it. I'm making more money, which affects my family because now I can buy more shit and do more shit for my family. I can go get a car versus riding a bus because now I'm making more money. Domino effect. And that was from his effect. Hey, man, come work over here. We're making more money over here. Fuck that job. Come over here, make more money, which is going to affect your family. Dominoes. So we have to look at life. How do we want our dominoes to go? Are we the negative person? Are we pushing out negativity to people? Is our attitude the worst thing? I don't know how many relationships I was in with people, with women, that they were just negative. Everything's fucking negative. I'm on my period, so, don't talk to me. What? I just got home. I just got for work. What the fuck? Well, I gotta deal with that shit. You know what I mean? I always tell people this too, in women, if you're going through something emotional with your body and shit, maybe go to bed early. Just say, hey, I'm gonna go to bed early. You got the kids tonight. Good. Don't create scars. You know what I mean? Because what happens is you create scars. I'm in a bad mood. Everything's bad. Well, then now you're affecting my mood. I was having a good day. You know what I mean? So now I came home and your shit's fucked up. Now my shit gotta be fucked up. Domino effect. You're affecting other people by your actions, your mood, what you're going through. Nobody want to deal with that shit. Just because you're going through your shit, why I gotta go through your shit? You know what I mean? Just you had to wear a tampon today. I gotta suffer. Hey, my shit, I didn't do that to you. I mean, Mother Nature, God, whoever, you fight with them. It wasn't me. But why I gotta deal with that shit? Same thing with men. The shit we go through. Oh, the job's shitty and down at the work site and I'm getting less hours, whatever. Your wife don't want to hear that shit. You know what I mean? Handle that shit on your own. Don't come home with that shit and feed it to the kids. Now you're in a bad mood at home. Hey, Dad, you want to play? No, you're mad because of work and what you're going through off the outside of the house. You're bringing that in the house. Domino effect. The kids is now fucked up because I thought Dad was going to come home and play games with me tonight. No, Dad's mad because of the shit he went through at work. You know what I mean? Some dude used my tools. Now I gotta you come home with that shit with your kids. Gotta be affected by what you went through. No, domino effect. Now you're affecting your kids. You're affecting your wife because you're in a bad mood. Our moods and shit like that changes other people. You could be in a grocery store. Hey, hey, how's it going? Can I use that cart? No, that's my cart. Well, now, I just asked. I didn't really want the cart. There's other fucking carts. You know what I mean? But I just asked. I'm going to use that cart. The way you react to things affects other people. Now, he goes home, tells his wife, hey, there was a dude tripping about a fucking cart at the grocery store. Now his wife has to hear it. Now there's drama. Yeah, there's bad people out here. Versus saying, hey, there was good people at the store. And, some guy said, hey, cut in front of me, man. It's okay. You only got 2 items. Now you go home with a happy vibe versus going home with someone who's tripping about a cart. There's other fucking carts too. You know what I mean? It's a domino effect. So we have to look at what we do in life and how we react in life and how we're spitting vibes out to the world. You know what I mean? The worst thing we go through, and a big thing we go through now, is politics. The shit that we're going through now. Every day they're feeding us hate. They're feeding us racism. They're feeding us we're watching ICE walk around and shit, just kidnapping people. You know what I mean? The other day I'm working with Jose. Jose's gone now. He got fucking deported. You know what I mean? I gotta deal with that shit. You know what I mean? No, domino effect. They're fucking us up. For whatever reason they're doing it for. But now our emotions are different. We're looking at things different. Like, oh, ICE is down at the Walmart. Well, shit, that's my favorite Walmart. It's right by my house. So now I got to drive extra, put gas in my fucking car to go a little bit farther to go to the other Walmart. So now I'm going out of my fucking way. Domino effect. You know what I mean? When things in your life start getting touched in different ways, it affects everything around you. The shit you watch. Quit watching these crime shows. They became big recently. Women started watching crime shows and shit. You're putting negative in your brain. So now you're questioning, man, well, maybe I should watch them a little different. Or maybe I should start looking at things different. How are you looking at it? Are you looking at it in a positive light or in a bad light? You can watch a show and if it's teaching you something good, it's going to reflect your life. You ever watch like a good movie and afterwards you walk out of the movie theater like, damn, that was a good movie. You watch a bad fucking movie, it's like, fuck, dude, I just paid $100 for popcorn and shit and I had to sit through this badass movie. Now I got to go home upset. I'm in the car talking shit about the fucking movie when I could have been in the car talking good shit. Domino effect. Kids might have, there are other people, the funny thing about it is, you might not have liked the movie, but everybody else might have liked the movie. So now you're in the car talking shit about the movie, you're affecting other people. They like the fucking movie. So now we have to confine to what you didn't like about the fucking movie. I don't know how many times I've been around fucking negative people that'll sit there and I'm having a good time. We're at a show or something, concert. I thought it was the greatest concert ever. These guys fucking came back out and did like 2 encores, 3, 4 encores. Fucking awesome. Oh, it was too long. I was ready to go home a long time ago. The beers are overpriced. These seats I thought were good, but they're not that good. I had a great time. So now I got to start looking at shit that I wasn't looking at. Like, well, maybe the seats weren't that great, but I had a good time. It's a domino effect. How we affect people and how we talk to people, how the vibes are with people, affects everything around us. It affects our whole world. It affects our kids. It affects the people that we come across every day. I don't know how many times we look at things in bad lights. You know, we see things that come at us and it's here we go again with what's going on with the politics, or here we go again, gas prices are up, or here we go again with the taxes. Here's the thing about it. If you're not doing anything to change shit, then don't fucking complain about it. Go change the shit. If you don't like the way the shit's going, I always tell people this about politics. One thing about politics is this. There's several things you could do. You could write your fucking congressman and say, hey, I don't like what's going on. I'm not going to pay my fucking taxes. My taxes going to ICE if you don't like ICE. Yes, you could do that shit. Change it. But the domino effect is when you sit there and you complain about it and you ain't doing shit about it, and other people came to grips with it. Like, I get it. We only got 3 more years. We got to wait it out. You're constantly complaining about it. It's not changing any fucking thing. It's just making it fucking worse. Now I got to be grumpy and mad about what's going on and because you're in that type of mood. It's your mood is what is affecting other people around you. Positive shit. Real talk is all about positive shit. That's the whole reason I started this. The whole reason I'm doing it is I want positive shit spit out there. We get so much negative all the time. Look at life different. And once you start looking at life different, the dominoes go the other way. Go in a positive way. If I'm positive and happy in my life, if I have came to grips with everything, my baggage, everything that I've been through in my life and I got rid of it, then I can start taking on other people's baggage. I can start counseling other people. Hey, I've been through that too. You know, I was in a bad relationship for how many years? I get it. I got over it. I met someone new. We're happy. I'm doing it. I'm living life now. We're out traveling. I get it. You're in a rut now because you're living it, but it's gonna get better. Speed date. You'll meet the right person. But it's how we are putting ourselves out there. How we're looking at things. How problems are looked at. You know what I mean? I don't know how many times like my mom will call me with a problem. I could get mad, like she's mad, or I could be the person to say, hey, you know what, Mom, they're gonna fix it. The plumber's coming on Monday. You might have to do a couple days without plumbing. Go shit in the outhouse. I don't know, but it's gonna get fixed. It is. You could keep yelling about it, complaining about it. You're in the mood right now because it is what it is, but it's gonna change. I could be mad like she is. No, fuck that shit. Go talk to your fucking landlord. He needs to do this, this, and that. All I'm doing is rallying it up, and it's not going to get fixed till Monday. It's not going to change till Monday. Talking about it isn't going to change any fucking thing. So that's the thing about it, is the domino effect. How are we affecting other people? How are we affecting life? My thing is this. If you don't like politics, change it. Teach your kids to be fucking presidents. Teach your kids to be mayors. Teach your kids to be governors. But no, I'll just settle for the politics they give us. I'll just live in the world that they gave us. You're not fucking changing it. Change it. Teach people to be something better. Teach your kids to do something different. Oh, he graduated from high school. He's gonna be a mechanic. No, he could be a fucking president. But he doesn't know that unless you tell him. Domino effect. You could change someone's life by knowledge. I love hanging around people that get money. I said this on my last one. If you hang around people that get money, you get money. You hang around people that's broke, you become broke. You hang around stupid people, become stupid. You hang around smart people, become smart. It's a domino effect of that. Who am I hanging around? If I'm hanging around people that's doing dumb shit, I'm going to do dumb shit. I'm hanging around people that's investing, buying stocks, buying homes, investing their starting businesses. I'm gonna want to start doing that shit. I'm not gonna tell them, hey man, you just started a business. That's stupid. No, he's making money. He's making more money than me. I'm gonna start doing what he does. So it's the domino effect. How are we? And it's bigger than that. I was saying basically is how we're affecting other people, but how are other people affecting us? How are we hanging around people that are, or being around people that are affecting us? Are they motivating us? Are they teach us? I love people to say, hey, I go to this one church, you should try to come, or you should go. Some people might not be in the church, but if that positivity is giving them something positive, I would love to go. I would love to go with you, because maybe I need that. Maybe I don't know, because I'm just doubting it for whatever reason, but maybe I need to go. Or maybe I'm just going to go to motivate you, because that's what you need. I'm good in my life. I might not need church in my life. I don't know. But you need it. I'm going to go with you. That's a domino effect. I'm helping you. I could be negative. Like, oh, I don't go to church. Who believes in that shit? This is all written by man. It ain't, all they want is money. Now I'm affecting you. You go to the church. You're good. You love the church. The people there accept you. But now you got a friend that's fucking negative. It's trash. Domino effect. How are we affecting people in life is one thing we have to look at. So if you look at all my other podcasts, I talk about a lot of shit. But the main one I say is this, is how are we affecting everyone else? How are we affecting the world? How are we affecting our kids? Because our kids are going to have kids. And those kids are going to affect other people too. It gets passed down. It's the domino. So which way do I want the domino to go? People that are abusive parents, people that rape the people or whatever. A big one, I'll tackle that one, is immigration. You're literally taking people that were living in their homes, their nice, beautiful apartment, nice heat and shit, TV, and you put them in fucking cages with fucking riddles wrapped around them to stay warm. How's that gonna affect them when they get older? A little kid that just went from nice apartment to a fucking cage, or being shipped to some fucking country they don't even know where they are. They don't even know the language. How's that gonna affect them? Domino. So everything in life is a domino effect. We have to look at what we do and have ownership of what we do. You know what I mean? If I'm constantly negative, How am I affecting the people around me? Positive. I'm not. There's no positivity there. I'm not doing anything. I'm just spitting out what I'm going through, the bad shit I'm going through. So now I'm affecting other people who might have been happy before I even started fucking talking. You know what I mean? So definitely, I always say this. What should we do? I've done a bunch of podcasts so far. Please go back and watch. Like, share, subscribe. Definitely. Real Talk's only about positive. That's all it is. If you're going through a bad day, pop Real Talk on. I listen to Real Talk sometimes when I'm stuck on the freeway from some asshole that was driving 80 miles an hour on the freeway and caused an accident. So now I'm backed up and shit. I'm late getting home. I listen to Real Talk. Real Talk is on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. Real Talk 23. Definitely like and share. Don't be selfish. People need it. Definitely, we all need it. We're going through real tough times, and we've always gone through real tough times. If fuck this administration, we've been through worse administrations. Life has always been bad. But how do we want it to be? Do we want to be the good domino going the right way, or do we want to be the bad domino going the wrong way? Just because we've been through shit, you know what I mean? We've been through trauma, so now I want to traumatize every fucking body else. You know what I mean? No, that's not the way to live. That's not the way to be. And it's not the way to make my world connect to your world. I don't want to touch your world in a bad way. My world is my world. When I go to sleep, my world ends. My world's done. My eyes closed, my world's done. Yours is still going. But when I wake up, how do I want to be? How do I want to affect the people around me that I'm going to move around that day? How do I want to affect my kids? How do I want to affect my wife? How do I want to affect my coworkers? How do I want to affect the people in traffic? It gets deep. It really does. And we have to look at that. And I think we lose it over time just because of life and what's thrown at us. But we can affect other people in positive ways. Definitely. Thanks for watching. Real Talk 23. Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. Share, like, and subscribe. And like I always say, don't be selfish. Share to somebody. People need that. People need to hear positive shit because there's so much bad shit going on in the world. Social media is definitely pumping out bad shit. Pumping out some good shit. Thanks for watching. Yeah.